People Talk here. Episode 207, Escape the Matrix. So, basically, I'm talking about how you can escape the Matrix. In other words, it's like free your mind. And do I believe that I accomplished that? Yeah, I think I did because I think outside the box, like way outside the box, way outside of what other people think. Like my thought process is not the same as everybody else's, even though it seems like now everybody's starting to catch up. But I've said this. I've said this that I think that I am the one who initiated that change, like in everybody, because I don't know. I just feel like I'm chosen to do bigger things in not this realm, but the spiritual realm. And yeah, so how to escape the matrix? First, you have to realize that there is a matrix, or basically your mind's under control. Once you realize your mind is under control, it's much easier to break out of. You have to first admit that part of yourself. Once you realize that part, the next steps are pretty much easier. You just have to focus on trying to get out of, think outside the box. You're gonna lose your mind for a little bit. You're gonna lose it. It's gonna be somewhere lost. And when you start to open up your mind to different things, it's gonna be scary. It's gonna be real scary, and you're not gonna want to see the things that you see. But just stick with it and you'll see it. So, anyways, so the next part is pretty much like meditation, like meditating, breathing exercises. All of those things can help you open up your mind or open up your third eye or whatever people talk about. In my experience, I meditated to the point of where I had astral out of body experiences. So, when you have your first out of body experience, it's going to be quite liberating and scary at the same time. So, it's like, um, it's like, um, it's like staring at yourself. It's like you'll know you're out of your body when you can see your body, and you know while you're looking at your body that you're out of your body. So it takes a lot of meditating. You have to do a lot of meditation. You have to do a lot of focusing. Yeah. So you have to do a lot of meditating, a lot of focusing. You pretty much have to give into the experience. I recommend doing your own meditation, not guided meditation. Guided meditation might take you down a rabbit hole that you're not willing to go to. So, you want to go down, you want to do your own meditation, and you can put on meditation music and then basically focus. So, when you're meditating, the main thing you want to do is quiet your mind. That's where you want to be. So the best way to do that is to let thoughts come to you, but don't interact with the thoughts. So the thoughts that come is it may be negative thoughts or positive thoughts. And the thoughts are going to come. You don't want to interact with them. And what I mean by don't interact with them is put yourself in the shoes of somebody who's watching these thoughts come by. So, in a sense, you're going to be like looking at these thoughts as they're coming into your mind, but not registering them as negative or positive, just as thoughts. And these thoughts are coming to distract you because your mind wants you to stay in the position that it is in, because it doesn't want you to deviate out of it, because if you deviate out of it, you're gonna lose it. And that's where you want to be. You want to lose your mind, because if you lose your mind, you can no longer be controlled. They want you to be controlled by you have control over your mind, basically. So if I want to think something, I can sit and I can think about it. If I don't want to think about anything, my mind is shut off. My mind is completely blank. The way I'm speaking to you right now is not coming from my mind, it's coming from my soul. So, and like I said, in order to get to that part, you have to meditate. You have to get to higher, you have to keep meditating. So when you're doing meditation, like I said, put yourself in the shoes of, I'm watching my thoughts. I'm not analyzing my thought. You are analyzing your thoughts. You're not really particularly giving it a bad or a good thought. You're not saying this is a bad thought, this is a good thought. You're thinking more along the lines of, my brain is trying to take control of my body. I need to take control of my mind. And then once you figure that out, you should get to the point where you either astral project, which you'll be outside of your body and looking in, and then take account of everything around you. Like when I first astral projected, I seen a dark energy outside of my body, and it scared me, and I quickly went in. And then the second time I astral projected, that dark figure left my body. And it's really strange, but that's basically how it happened. And now I have full control over my soul, my mind, and my body. So, but my mind is quiet, and it doesn't let me, I don't get thoughts as far as like, I get thoughts, but when I get the thoughts, I know it's not me. It's not my soul trying to talk to me. It's my mind trying to take control over my body again, or trying to take control over me. And I just have to snap it back in shape. It's hard. It's a lot of work. It takes a couple years to master. But when you master it, you'll have a quiet mind, a working body, and a healthy, strong soul. So, if you want to eliminate or basically free your mind and exit the matrix, you have to do a lot of meditating. It takes a lot of work. Like I said, just try to work on yourself and realize that you aren't this shell. You are what's in the shell, and also outside of the shell. And then you can have free thought, which means you can look at something and think and realize it's there, but it's not really there, and that you're living in some kind of simulation, and everything will start to feel like as if you created it yourself. Like chaos lives inside of you. You'll feel that chaos inside of you, and it'll project outwards. So Whatever you see outwards, you'll feel it inside of you. Like right now, I feel the confusion sometimes. And when I look around, everybody's confused. Everybody's walking around like, what's going on? What are we doing? What is going on? And the pain and all of that, you'll feel it. You'll feel more empathy because we are human. Humans are empathetic. So you'll feel what's going on in the world, but it won't control you. It won't take over you. You'll feel it though. Like the anxiety, the pain, the stress, all of that stuff sits inside of me, but it doesn't control me or um alter my path. So I think that you guys got it. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully this was informative. But I love you guys, you know. Spread love. Think for yourself. Live free. Live free of the matrix. See you next time. Bye.